Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on, Sarah? Thank you so much for your donation. We got JT, thank you for your donation as well. Lady, welcome. Money, welcome. Andrew, welcome back. It's good to see you as always. Tara, how are you doing? And Denise, what is going on? It is a packed house again. How is everybody doing? All right. JT wants to know about studying and motivation. Motivation is hard to come by sometimes. I got to say that. I mean, that is definitely a thing. Anyway, Paula, welcome to the stream. How are you doing as well? Let's go to my tarot tower. If you're new here, tarot tower is where all the good tarot lies. It all lies over there in that tarot tower because that's a place where, you got to keep all the tarot tower and all that other good stuff. Sylvia, thank you so much for joining my Patreon. I appreciate that. Sylvia, if you are on the stream, thank you so much. If you're not on the Patreon, by the way, I have 30 hours of drawing instruction. So you can draw realistic animals on the Patreon, and I got a ton of other stuff too. We got we got all the free books. We got free some decks if you're willing to go print it, and etc. etc. So good stuff over on the Patreon. Anyway, Cowboy Dan, thank you for your donation as well. Okay, studying and motivation is hard to come by, I gotta say. Knight into the King and starting with a Hierophant. This is something where it just feels too serious sometimes. It's one of those where it just feels like it's a little bit too serious. It's a little bit too much overhead. It's just too much, right? We just have too much going on, too much happening, and sometimes it feels like it's overwhelming. And you sort of see that with the Hierophant being a very serious card, sort of being one of those where you gotta understand where it's going, what it's gonna do, and all of these other things. So yeah, it is something where it needs to be lightened up. It needs to be more relaxed. It needs to be sort of dynamic, right? Nora, welcome. Philippe and Gabriella, welcome as well. Nine of Pentacles does say you need to enjoy what you're doing. It's going to be very difficult to do anything motivation-wise if you just don't know and you just don't like what you're doing. So getting that motivation is going to be key as far as understanding what you're doing and why you're doing it, right? Because if we're just doing something for rote memorization or anything like that, it feels like we're sort of dead-ending that. Tara, thank you for a very generous donation. I appreciate that. King of Sword, it does say it is all about having a study buddy or having a buddy, right? I mean, I'm just saying, the King of Swords, having somebody there to support us, to motivate us, and us to motivate them always works out, right? It's like playing a video game with one of your best friends. It's a lot better playing the video game with your best friend than it is just, playing it by yourself. Anyway, I'm not saying, playing with yourself is bad. I'm just saying, the motivation for the video game, it just makes more sense. Anyway, Gabriella, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you so much. All right. Let's see, Gabriella, let me know what your question is. So, let's do Sarah. General career reading for September. I think this is going to be a nice one. Back to the Tarot Tower, by the way. To the Tarot Tower by using the Tarot in Wonderland. Trying to do that, trying to see how that is going to go. Love this deck. One of my favorite decks of all time, by the way. I'm just saying. I love it. Gabriella, I have your donation on PayPal. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Okay. Let's see here. General career read for September, right? Nora, thank you for your other donation. Four of Cups. Oh, yeah. This is one of those things where you do feel like there needs to be a lot more opportunity. There needs to be a lot more things open to you for you to be able to sort of embrace a full career read at this point, right? There just needs to be more meat on the bone as it goes as far as a career reading is. So I think that is one of those things where you're going to be better off overall, right? We're just going to be better off if we have a few more openings or we can see a light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe it's more money. Maybe it's management. Maybe it's doing something you really love and is really passionate about. Nadine, thank you for your donation. But yeah, that Two of Pentacles says choices are going to be better. What can I work on today that's going to be a little bit different, have a little more variety, have a little more fun to it than we did yesterday? The more choices, the more open opportunities, the more light at the end of the tunnel is going to be better for you. And I think September starts that path, right? September, I know you just got it. And Money, thank you for joining the family. I appreciate that. I know you just got it. I know you're just kind of warming up with it, but I'm just saying, the Two of Pentacles, seeing something that you can get is really going to do it. I think September begins the process. All of a sudden, it does look decent, right? And the Four of Pentacles, I'd be very careful about inter-office politics. I'd be very careful about what you share, right? By the way, in one of my first big jobs, like serious job, I told people that I enjoyed video games, in the evenings and weekends, stuff like that. Anyway, this became some big thing. There was like gossip about me playing video games. I'm like, are you being serious? Like who doesn't play? Anyway, but yeah, you got to be careful. And that's sort of where the Four of Pentacles is going. Be kind of cautious about what you share with people. I think that is going to do you well, especially in September. Diane, welcome to stream. Lachey, thank you very much for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, who do we got going next? Who do we got on the next? Cowboy Dan coming in. Make much longer for the results. Cowboy Dan has something coming in. We want to wait for results. We're going to do so. We're going to do so with the Witchling Academy. Cowboy Dan knows. Cowboy Dan knows. Had a busy day at work. That's always good when they need you. When they need you at work, that's a bonus. When they don't need you at work, that's a problem. I mean, I'm just saying that becomes a problem pretty quickly. Do we got to wait much longer to get some meat on the bone, get some results, get some action with that Nine of Swords? No, we don't got to wait. I mean, this is a thing. We don't got to wait long at all. I think this is coming in fairly quickly. I think it is going to rock quickly. That's what I'm saying. Knight of Swords is a rapid movement card. You know it. You've read my book. You know the Knight of Swords is a rapid movement card. And that Two of Swords, though, the results are a little bit unexpected. We're blindfolded to it. We don't see the reality. We don't see how this is going to manifest. And it is going to be a little bit of a surprise. Speaking of surprise, Power of the P. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I just said Power of the P. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now, luckily on my microphone, I have I think they called it what is it? Like a windshield? You called it a P stopper. I forgot what the terminology is. Anyway, there's a radio terminology. Basically, when you say P into the microphone, you don't want it to be like that. Anyway, hopefully it doesn't sound like that. But the Two of Swords says the unexpected results are going to be here. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, the results in addition to that are going to be something that knock you back a bit, that make you rethink something, that make you reevaluate something as it goes. So watch out. Watch out. You're going to get it soon. You do not have to wait very much longer at all, my friend. It is coming to a head. Gabriella is here as well. Donated on PayPal. Love rating. I'm single. Gabriella, with a name like Gabriella, how are you single? I mean, that's going to be the bottom line. Everybody, Pop Filter. There you go. Andrew, Pop Filter. Andrew's the audio expert. If you don't know Andrew is our resident audio and music expert. So Pop Filter. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I forgot. I thought it was a P filter. You know, I don't know much about music or radio or anything like that. I just do a stream. I just throw cards down and I literally hope for the best. Power of the P coming in for the double shot. Thank you. Sweet P. We got 2 Ps, double Ps, triple Ps. There we go. Sweet P. Thank you for your donation as well. Jen, I have been fantastic. It has been a while, Jen. Jen, you have been hiding out. Over there. Jillian, thank you for your donation as well. Gabriella is single. Let's fix that right now. Look, we get the 9 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. Swords. Gabriella, somebody's coming back from your past. Somebody's headed on back from your past. You're going to be pretty excited, okay? Seven of Swords. If you read the book, you know, Seven of Swords is somebody sneaking back in, moving back in. They're coming back from the past. And that's going to be pretty exciting for you. Pretty exciting for you. I think that is interesting. This is somebody that you just couldn't capture. You just couldn't get that captured mode going. This is somebody that you wanted to capture though, and you're going to get a second chance. So I think they are coming in. Nine of Cups. It says it is somebody that you cared about, right? It is somebody that you had a passion for, that you cared about. I think it is somebody that is going to be rocking on that. Nine of Cups is a fantastic card for that. This is going to be a Pisces, okay? I'm not saying that because there's a Pisces on the screen. I'm just saying that this is a Pisces from the past coming back in. I think it's going to be kind of interesting indeed how that works out. So there is your love reading. I'll look for that for a couple of months. Look for that in a couple of months. Gabriella, I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoy the stream, my friend Gabriella. You need to come back because we are here every single night, Gabriella. Every single night for the rest of your life. We are here, well, except for like yesterday. Except for yesterday when we had other stuff we had to attend to. Anyway. Oh, man, will it be moving places by the end of the year? Let's go and find out if we're going to be moving places by the end of the year. Get a single shot card. No, I mean, it just doesn't seem like the time to be moving. This doesn't seem like your opportunity. This doesn't seem like your open door that you need to move. It just doesn't. Eight of Swords, things are holding you back. Could it be financial? Could it be the fat cash? Maybe it is the fat cash. Maybe there are some things, and there maybe could be some things that are preventing you. But bottom line, it says no. All right, what does the dream about my brother mean? The dream about my brother mean? Strength. I think your brother's going through a rough patch. I think there is somebody that is causing your brother a rough patch. You know what I mean? Charisma? I don't think it's charisma. Charisma, what's going on? How you doing tonight? Strength, it says be patient, be kind, be gentle with the brother. I think he's going through a rough patch, and your support is going to be greatly supported. Going to be greatly supported as it should be. Kay, thank you very much for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Tara Nicole coming in. Oh my God, it's House of Tarot coming in with a donation. Jocelyn, it's been a minute. Jocelyn, it has been a hot minute. It is good to see you again. We love you as always.
I love you.
We got Kay up in here. We got money coming in with the money. Money coming in with the money. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Tara Nicole, am I going to continue to stay with my current job? And am I going to continue to sign the lease, the current apartment in November? Let's look at job stability first, Tara. Let's check it out. If you're looking for job stability, I like it. There are new jobs coming out, though. Okay, Tara, it's not a matter of stability. Let's face the facts, can we? It's not a matter of stability. It's a matter of, there's another job out there. There's another job that you can be excited about. Ace of Pentacles, it's coming. It's coming indeed. I think you have a new opportunity. So the stable job works. Yeah, sure. I mean, we can do that, right? Shine bright like a diamond. Welcome back. How you doing? But yeah, if we're going to pursue something new, if it's dangled in front of us, I say go for it. Ace of Pentacles. It's not that other job's fault. The other job was nice. It was very nice indeed. But this job here looks much better. Looks much better indeed. All right, we got I'll be able to sign my lease, the current apartment in November. Let's find out about a lease signage. I'm going to say no, actually. Don't see the lease being able to be signed. We got a couple of things coming up with that. A couple of little tricks up the sleeve. Tara, as far as that goes. I'm just saying. Tara. Let me give you the bottom line if you're still here. Tara, let me give you the bottom line. There are multiple opportunities with places to live, jobs, and things like that. In fact, the new job may have you being moved somewhere else. That's why. That is why. I hope that helped. Hope that helped indeed. We got a gazillion donations coming in tonight. HK, thank you for your donation. Nadine, what are the energies around moving and staying in Australia? Moving and staying in Australia. That sounds not bad. That sounds not bad indeed. I wouldn't mind moving to Australia. Well, they're locked down right now. That may not be the best opportunity. I would just say it. I think they're locked down again. May not be the best time, but I mean, after the lockdowns, after COVID version 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, after COVID version 85, I think it may be exciting to be over there. We're going to find out right now. It's Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles action. Okay, let's stop. Let's stop right now. Moving and staying in Australia, Knight of Pentacles, you're going to enjoy it. Bottom line, Knight of Pentacles did a lot of work. They planted the wheat fields, and they love where they are at. And the King of Wands, so many things to do, so many new things, so many exciting things over there. You're going to be just bottom line excited about. King and Queen of Wands, romance as well. Nadine, you have a couple of opportunities coming in as well. Shine, thank you for your donation. And the Star, this is where you belong, Nadine. This is where you belong. This is the place to be. This is the place to hang. This is the place where you're going to be excited. Speaking of excited, I'm excited right now. Stacy joined the stream. Stacy, welcome. Welcome, Stacy.
Hooray!
But we are, I mean, that, Nadine, that is nice, especially the Star. The Star, a lot of good energies. It feels like home. It feels like a place that you should have been a long time ago. It feels like a place you should have been a long time ago. I'm just saying. All right, Lachey wants a love reading on me and Kate. Let's get her done with going to the Tarot Tower and finding, yes, this one right here. This one right, I mean, if you're new to the channel, where have you been? But I mean, just saying, the traditional manga tarot is where it is at. A little bit of the traditional, a little bit of the non-traditional feeling in there, but the traditional manga tarot is kind of the, one of my faves. I gotta say now, it is one of my faves. It is definitely one of my faves. All right. Let's find out about love reading from me and Kate. Looking interesting if you can survive it. I mean, Lachey, let's talk. Let's talk. You and me, let's talk. It looks interesting if you can survive it. I mean, we got the 10 of Swords. There's a lot of things working against you here. It feels like there's some efforts working against you. It feels like some things just don't blend well. Some things just aren't smooth. It just feels like that it could be better. It could improve. That's where you have the 10 of Swords action, right? It feels like it could improve. And there's a lot of temptation of like, how far do I want to take this? That's where the Emperor goes. I think that you and Kate depends a lot more on you than it does Kate. How interested are you at the end of the day? Is this something that you want to do? Is this something that you want to chase? Because if you do, Six of Cups says you have a nice blend going, a nice blend of energies, a nice blend of emotion. Overall, it looks good, but rocky it is. That 10 of Swords starting out any love reading is like, oh, ouch. That leaves a pain. That leaves a little bit of a pain in the side there. But Lachey, I mean, if you can get going, that's going to be pretty good, right? Just got to get over the initial hump. And it feels like the initial hump is there. It feels like it is something that you can see, something that you can interact with. You know what I mean? Something that you can interact with, kind of thing. But that's the best part, because now you have some sort of a level of control. And again, you are the Emperor. You have a lot more leadership within this connection than the other person does. Does that make sense? Hi, friend. Power of the P. Hi, friend, to you. What is being hidden that I don't see? That's continuing the stagnation between us. Let's do that, my friend. Let's do that with the Tarot Tower over here. Getting some love. I'm just getting some love from the Labanco Tarot. One of my favorites. It's got the edges. It's got the nice, beautiful silver edging. I'm just saying, beautiful silver edging. This is where it is at. This is where you need in your life is a little Labanco Tarot. It's out of control. It's out of control. As always, the stream is out of control too. It's a party. Come on. It's a party. Let's admit it now. It is a full-on party at this point. All right. We need to find out though. I mean, what is being hidden that we are encountering the stagnation from? Strength and Hermit. Ooh, there are some secrets. There are some secrets. We have a couple of good secret cards, right? High Priestess, welcome back. It is so good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Seven of Swords. It's like sneaking out, right? Sneaking out. There's some activities going on, not necessarily sneaking out, but there is some secrets. There are things being hidden. And you know that because you asked the question. Just intuitively, you understand that they are hiding something. The Hermit is interesting. It's almost like they just want to be alone. It's something from the past, right? It is something from the past. It's causing anxiety, and that anxiety is sort of where you are feeling the effort, where you are feeling the pain point. Because that Two of Pentacles, it does say that life is sort of a day-to-day activity for this person. I'm just saying, it's a day-to-day activity for this person. They're taking it day by day. This is not something that is stable in their mind. This is not something that is, it's more something that's malleable, more something that is moving. It's sort of the ship is rocking a little bit. Strength says have patience with this person, okay? The anxiety for them is real. It is there, okay? And Strength says you need to have some patience with that. You need to have some understanding with that. But again, this is something that they have to deal with on their own. This is a walk, a journey that they need to deal with. The Hermit says so, okay? Two of Pentacles, again, they're living day by day. They're just trying to sort of manifest what they need and how they need it. But the Seven of Swords says, yeah, you can feel it. You can sense it. And that's why you're here, right? You want to know. You can feel it. You can sense it. And that is one of the key points here. And that is an excellent thing for you to do, to be able to sort of sense our partner, sense somebody's sort of feelings, where they're going, where they're at, and how it is affecting in the meantime. But you have to be patient. If you be patient with them, understand that they are anxious. They do experience anxiety on a different level than you do. And there is some anxiety happening here. Just understand that. I think it's going to go a long way. All right. And your second question, what to do about the situation? To progress it forward. I don't know if it's the same situation. Patience and strength does say that. Patience and strength does say that. If it's a different situation, let's see, what are we going to do to progress this? Can we help it out any, right? Can we assist it? Can we help it out any? Let's see how that is going to manifest it. Five of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. This is something where you do eventually have to make a decision. You do eventually need to make a decision on it, okay? What you have, a Page of Pentacles, because it feels like as the situation progresses, as the situation moves forward into the next thing, the Eight of Cups, it feels like I'm just ready to abandon it. I'm just at a point to where I've had it up to here. I'm ready to abandon it. You see the Five of Swords. It's almost like the miscommunication or the lack of communication is sort of affecting us. It's sort of bringing us down a notch. I don't think that's something that you want to be excited about. The Five of Swords is sort of that feel, right? Where there is some level of defeat. There is some level of the situation bringing everything down. Where do we put up with it? Or sort of where do we go with it? Eight of Cups feels like abandonment. It feels like that this situation has left you alone, abandoned. It feels like you don't have the support that you need throughout the situation. Page of Pentacles means we do have to build this stability from piece by piece, like rebuilding the tower almost. Build it piece by piece. Go into the next, go into the following, go into the next. That's going to be important about how to deal with it, the situation overall. And if it's the same situation, the Strength card, understanding the anxiety is going to be critical as well as it goes. We got Jillian coming in with Mario and I get back together. I love Mario. I love Mario. I love Mario World. I love Mario Kart. I'm just saying, if there's one person in the world, Jillian, that you need to be with right now, it's Mario. I'm just saying, Mario cannot make a bad game. I mean, even Mario World was fantastic. I mean, Mario can't make a bad game. We're going to go, though. We are going to go with the with the, let's see, the Gregory Scott Tarot. That's going to get us where we need. It's going to get us where we need. That's going to have the action. That's going to have the adventure. That is going to be exactly what we need as we go along. You know what I mean? As we go along. All right, let's find out. Will Mario and I get back together? 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, the 5 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Cups. You know what that is? You know, you already see it. You see it? I mean, you don't even have to read tarot at this point. Let's look. Let's take a look. Do you need to be a tarot reader to figure this one out? No. I mean, my dog could figure this one out. I mean, we got Brooklyn down here. We got Brooklyn down here. Brooklyn could figure this one out. I'm just saying, Brooklyn could figure this one out. Let's ask Brooklyn. In fact, let's find out. Let's ask Brooklyn. Let's find out. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Brooklyn. I mean, Brooklyn. You see it? Brooklyn, you see it. Brooklyn, look, it's the 2 of Cups. That answers the question. That answers the question immediately. Brooklyn's like, yeah, dude. I mean, even Brooklyn could read this reading. I'm just saying now. That is that easy. But but yeah, the 2 of Cups says yes. That is a thumbs up indeed. I'm just saying. The 2 of Cups says yes, you will get back together. Now the 9 of Pentacles, it's almost like the makeup relationship. The makeup relationship really is really where you want to be. Is really where you want to be with this. It's almost like when you get back together with Mario, it is better than it was before. We cleaned up a lot of things. We have some of the activities. We have some of the excitement back that we just didn't have for a long time. Brooklyn's backing me up. Brooklyn is backing me up over here, all right? And that 5 of Pentacles. We got to be careful about expectations, Jillian, when we're going to go back into this, right? Got to be a little bit careful with the expectations because it does feel like this could be a little bit on the temporary side. But is it fun? Is it exciting? That is an A+ thumbs up on that. A+ thumbs up on that. Christina knows. Christina, welcome to the stream. Good. By the way, Brooklyn is Christina's dog. I got Brooklyn on loaner today. I mean, sometimes when I'm working, I need a dog to snuggle with. And Brooklyn qualifies. Brooklyn is the best snuggle dog ever. All right. Sweet Pea coming in. Is anyone interested coming my way in September? Sweet Pea, let's get you something. Let's get you something good. Get you something on the line. I'm just saying, something on the line tonight. I mean, this is one of those. This is one of those we're excited about. You know what I mean? Because Sweet Pea needs some love. Sweet Pea, you need a Brooklyn. Sweet Pea, you need a Brooklyn. I'm just saying. I mean, it makes you know, Brooklyn, you know, if you don't have a love today, you can snuggle with Brooklyn. I'm just saying. All right. Anyone interested in coming my way in September? Page of Pentacles, Strength, 3 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. I'm going with a thumbs up. I think that we're looking like the end of September for something. You know what I mean? A little bit. Whoa, geez. Oscar, thank you for your very generous donation over PayPal. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Let's see. Page of Pentacles. We're just starting it out. You know what I mean? It's like you meet somebody cute. I'm just Sweet Pea. You meet somebody cute. You're like, oh, this is kind of cute. This is kind of cute. It feels that way. The Page of Pentacles, we're just sort of getting some action in. We find something that's sort of cool, find something that's interesting, find something that's sort of nice, right? And the Strength card, I'm saying it's a Leo, Sweet Pea. I don't know if you've encountered Leos before, but it is a Leo. Love Apples is on the stream, and whoa, yo, there you go. Welcome everybody. I appreciate that. Spiritualist, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Strength says it's a Leo coming in. They have a lot of interesting aspects. Very Leo main too. Okay, if you haven't like read a lot of books about Leos usually have like a mane, you know what I mean? Like a big set of thick hair, like a lion's mane. I think that is very true with this particular person indeed. 3 of Swords says it's a temporary little short, little fling, short little thing. I think it's going to be pretty fun for you, though. I think they come back a couple of times. You know what I mean? A little redhead, I got your donation. Thank you very much for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, that Ace of Cups says it all. It says it all. It says we're going and we're adventuring. We're moving into that action. And that's where we want to be at the end of the day, with that Ace of Cups and that new fling, the new zing, the way it is going to be. All right. Kay coming in. Ecto, thank you for your donation. Let's see, Kay coming in. How does my next year look? Okay, Kay. A year's a long time. We can do this though. We're going for the stretch goal. We're okay. Putting Brooklyn on stream messed up my camera. I need to readjust it. Okay, here we go. All right. Now you know I was going to reach for it. You knew I was going to reach for it tonight, my friends. It is the Dark Mansion Tarot as one of the best ones we got. This is the one that you always remember, you always want to use, and you always get pretty damn excited. I'm just saying, Kay wants to know a whole year in advance. Well, Kay, let's do that. Let's do that and see what happens. Okay. Yeah. What is this? What's going on with that? Almost like you need to be loaned money. You borrow money from something or somebody. Okay, that's the first thing. We're borrowing money from something or somebody. It's almost interesting. Your money is better, okay, in the next year than it was currently. Or, you know what I mean? Than it is. It feels like it expands. It feels like it's growing, okay? It's almost like we're putting in investments and we're making some activity, making some action from those investments. The Four of Pentacles does say, though, we have 2 emergency expenditures next year. One is going to be in February. I got that down. February, rock solid February emergency expenditures, and this feels like that you need to sort of be saving up a little bit for that, not a ton. By the way, entertainment purposes only, right? But anyway, maybe a little bit, that Four of Pentacles says that would be prudent indeed. You do have somebody interesting coming in as well. It's almost like a drama starter that you run into. Sunflower, welcome to the stream. A drama starter that you run into. There's a significant party next year. I would say mid-year, sort of like on the summertime-ish. There's a significant party that you run into. Hello, Piggy. Thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. That 9 of Cups, we're going to a party. We're having it. Parties are where it's at right now, too. I mean, it's a party in stream. We got everybody. All the action is up in here. I mean, while you're here, by the way, if you haven't liked and sub to this party, like, what do you do? You got to like and sub. You know I love a like and sub. I will love you for life. I will love you as much as Brooklyn loves. I will love you as much as Brooklyn over here does. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. But yeah, Four of Pentacles, save up a little bit for that February. You got another one sort of coming. Got a couple of unexpected things in there. There's an interesting party. This is huge. It's almost like it changes a lot of things as you're sort of going for. In the Chariot, you do have an option to move. We do have an option to move. I don't think you want to take that. Maybe you do. You do have an option to move within that time frame as well. Hope that's actually very specific. I hope it was specific enough. All right, little redhead wants to know something. Will I be a helpful tarot reader when I start reading for others? All right. Tarot reading. All right. Red wants to know about tarot readings. Okay. Will I be helpful to others when I do tarot readings? I think if we're going to do tarot readings, the bottom line is I would tend to use my deck, right? Hello, Piggy. Thank you for your other generous donation. Hello, Piggy is rocking it tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. With the Waterfall Tarot. Okay. If you're going to be a professional tarot reader, I would recommend the Waterfall Tarot. Link in the description, of course. Grave encounters up in the house. What's going on? What is going on? Okay. Are we going to be effective? Are we going to be helpful when we do readings for others in the next few months? Ooh, this is interesting. I would say that the passion as you're doing this really takes a hit it really takes a hit. What do I mean by this? Okay, you start reading for others, little red, and then all of a sudden you start overthinking it or over evaluating it, right? They give you a look and you like overthink the look that they just gave you. You're like, ooh, does that mean I'm wrong? Like what am I to interpret with what they just did and things like that? I think that you can't react. You can't overthink what you're doing. You have to go on emotion. You have to go on passion. And that is how you approach it. Because if you're constantly worried about how they're seeing things or how they're reacting or things like that, you're going to get stuck in your head and you're not going to be with the client. And I think that's where you're going to be at. Page of Cups is you start to worry a little bit too much. Judgment is the rebirth and the reincarnation. It feels like this is something that really just gets you excited, gets you where you really need to be, because tarot reading is exciting. It is exciting. Look at me. Look at me. I'm over here. I'm like yelling. I'm like yelling at the top of my lungs. Christina will back me up. Christina told me one time she could hear me talking on the stream from 2 rooms away. From 2 rooms away. Anyway, judgment says the rebirth reincarnation. It feels like this is your time. This is your time to blossom. This is your time to shine because you do. Okay. 6 of Wands. People prop you up. People compliment you. People are excited about your reads. 6 of Wands. You will be entirely and excitable, successful. And the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords. Make sure you stay in contact with these people. Okay. Make sure you have an email list. Make sure you stay in contact with these people, because you're going to want them to come back. The people that will read you will remember you. They will know you as Little Red, and they want to come back. And you have to give them a website, a card, or something, okay? Something that they can refer to and get an email list going. As always, be the good business person. You know you are. You know you are. All right, Jocelyn, something's going on with their building contractor. What the hell's wrong with your building contractor, Jocelyn? Jocelyn, why can't they just do the work? Why can't they just do the work? How hard is it to finish the work? That's what Jocelyn's asking me right now. And Jocelyn, just for you, my friend, we are going to use this tarot right here. Where's the button? The Forest Creatures version 2. Forest Creatures version 2 is, I mean, at the end of the day, you need this. I mean, Jocelyn, you need to pick this up. Jocelyn, you need to pick this up immediately. I'm just saying, Astrid, welcome to the stream, and thank you for your donation. Crafty Girl is up in the house. Crafty Girl in the house. How are you doing tonight? All right. What's going on with my building contractor? Why can't they just finish the job? How hard is it? Really? How hard is it? Okay. 5 of Cups said it is going to be pretty hard. They're being a butt. They're being a butt. I don't think this is something that is going to be over anytime. It does feel like they do get finished, but the amount of work you have to put into it is just, it's just too much. The 5 of Cups, way too much energy being dedicated to the stupid contractor. Okay, Jocelyn, way too much. 5 of Cups. They are disappointing us. They are disappointing us in a hard way. Does it work out? Can they get it finished? How are they going to get it finished? Yes, they can. The world says they overbooked. Okay, they overbooked. You're wondering what is happening? They overbooked. Okay, so they're like, yeah, I'll do your house. Yeah, I'll do your house, and yeah, I'll do your house too. They did it to themselves. They shot themselves in the foot. The world says they try to take on all they could to make all the fat cash, and some people ain't showing up. Some people just aren't showing up where this should be showing up. They didn't expect this, but they should have dedicated themselves to one contract, got it done. And, if you don't know you can get enough people, you don't overbook contracts, but that's what they did. The world, a little too much. Empress says it'll work out. It's a matter of them finding the people they need. It's a matter of doing all this stuff, because right now home building is hot. And a lot of people that they hired have gone to home building rather than working on construction contracting. I'm just saying, a lot of people left. Okay. A lot of people left for the big money over there in the home building. Because right now you can't buy a home over here. You literally can't buy a home. 9 of Cups, though, it'll work out, Jocelyn. Jocelyn, you got to be patient. Take the deep breath, check it out, and I think it will work out at the end of the day. You just got to be patient with them. But yeah, everybody left. Everybody left him out in the cold. Out in the cold. Why? Why did Jocelyn left out in the cold? Moneyhead, thank you very much for your donation. Did you have a question? Let's see if Moneyhead had a question. Let's see. Do you ever use Wild Unknown? No. And Murder of Crows. Okay. Wild Unknown. Okay. Murder of Crows was a loner from Christina. So I've not used that. Anyway, let's see. I feel like I lived in a cave with the hanged man. Did I miss my reading? I'd love to know if I will ever be truly loved. I'm just saying, as I have for the last two husbands, I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm not loved. Moneyhead, I love you. I mean, I love you. Does that Moneyhead? That's all you need. Moneyhead, I love you. That's really all you need. Come on.
I love you.
Come on, Moneyhead. Will you ever be truly loved? Let's find out. Hello, Piggy. You are 3. Hello, Piggy. You are 3 away. Thank you again for your very generous donations. I appreciate you so much. All right. Will you ever be loved? I mean, I love you. So, I mean, there's that. Do you need anything else? I don't know. Chariot. Okay, here's the problem. Here is the problem. The love that you manifest is very movement oriented. It has a lot of action and movement. Emma, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Justice, right? I think when we're in love, I think when we do that, there is a level of imbalance, right? Because you're giving, and the person is not really reciprocating like they should. And I think that's where the imbalance is. Because a lot of times you do get into those situations where you do give, and maybe you give too much, or maybe you give, just enough, but the other people do not reciprocate. And that's kind of important that they do, right? Power of the P and Jocelyn, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Emma, thank you for your donation. I think I already said thank you. I don't know. Look up. But the Chariot says we are in motion. There is imbalance. There is too much of an in motion love type of things. And the Knight of Wands says you are the wounded warrior. Will you be loved? Will you do that? The Fool says yes. I think this is a thumbs up. I think that you have learned enough, because the wounded warrior in the Knight of Wands is literally the wounded warrior. This is somebody that has been hurt. They have been injured, and they aren't too excited about being injured more. And the wounded warrior is able to get up and get going. The Fool says, I'm willing to take an adventure and get going and get loved and, make something that has a balance, make something that makes sense. But yeah, the Fool is taking the adventure, taking the risk. If you're willing to do that again, I think that you do have a better opportunity in the future. A better opportunity in the future. The Fool says so. The Fool says so. So you will be loved. The problem is, again, a mobile relationship. People that are a little bit not in the mode of sitting down and committing. And the other problem is the imbalance, right? We're just giving too much, and the other person is not reciprocating. And at the end of the day, we want them to reciprocate. We need people to reciprocate. We need people to love us. And speaking of love, I absolutely love HK, because HK has a question below. HK, let's find out what is going on. Will I ever be AP's girlfriend, or will we only be just friends with benefits? I don't know. Are they ever going to tell you they love you? Are they ever going to tell you they love you, HK? I'm just find out. Sarah, the list is about 10, about 12. Maybe 12, 10, 10, 12, something like that. It's about 10 or 12. Anyway, will I ever be AP's girlfriend or friends with benefits? We're going with, we're going with friends with benefits. We're going with friends with benefits. Here's the problem, HK. Here's the problem. This card right here, the Page of Pentacles, the commitment just isn't there. The commitment is not there. You need a commitment. The connection's there. The connection's there. We can have some fun. I'm just saying. We can have some fun. I'm just saying. But that page stops us from having that little deep commitment that we need. We just can't have the deep commitment that we need. So I'm going with friends with benefits. Friends with benefits. I'm so sorry. Friends with benefits. But hey, I'm just saying, friends with benefits is not too bad. It's not too bad at the end of the day. It's better than nothing. I'm just saying. Power of the P, thank you for your other donations. Shine bright coming in. Shine bright like a diamond indeed. You are shining bright like a diamond tonight. Look at you. Look at you, shine bright. All right, where are you at, shine bright? Shine bright wants to know, is there a minimum donation? No, let's see. How my love? Okay, how does my love interest, the Leo, feel about me? All right, Moneyhead said on point. Thank you, Moneyhead, for your donation. I appreciate you so much. So much. All right. Let's find out, how does the love interest Leo feel about me? I'd give up on him. I'd give up on him. Entertainment purposes only, I would give up on him. That would be a thumbs down. That would be a it doesn't feel like there's just like a lot. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of motivation. It doesn't feel like there's a lot to sort of be in there. Samantha, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? It's always good to see Samantha. All right. But yeah, kind of hurts. Kind of hurts a little bit. I'm just saying. I am just saying, kind of hurts a little bit. I mean, I would say it would be best to move on. I mean, just bottom line for that. Anyway, we got High Priest coming in. Let's see. High Priest had a good old question. High Priestess wants to know, will I get the buyer position with Abbott? Let's find out. Find out if we get a little buyer position with Abbott. We got another question down here. High Priest, you got 2 questions, 1 donation. I don't know. We're going with the first one. Will I get the buyer position with Abbott? Let's find out, see if the buyer position is going to be good for you. It is going to be good for you. I would say the buyer position ain't looking too hot. That's looking kind of difficult. I'm going to go with a no on that. That's a thumbs down for the buyer position. Oh my God, Sunshiny Day? Sunshiny Day is in the house. All right, I'm going to say no. HK and Samantha, thank you for your other donations. I appreciate that. That looks challenging. That looks bad. That looks iffy at best. I'm just going to say it's worth pursuing, but the chances of getting it look a little rough. We have 2 disappointing cards. Sort of wrapping up the adventure, sort of wrapping up, where we want to go or how do we want to sort of throttle that. Ooh, that looks challenging. That looked High Priest. I think that was your most challenging reading you've ever had. That a High Priest normally gets good news. High Priest usually comes around and High Priest just legitimately knocks it out of the park. Okay? High Priest knocks it out of the park. But today, got a little challenge. A little challenge in there, I'm going to have to say. We got to be true to ourselves. All right. Anyway, all right, what do we got going on next? We got Ecto. Will Danny contact me again? Let's find out. If I'm going to contact you again, I would contact you with this deck right here. I love this deck. I love the Hermetic Tarot. The Hermetic. By the way, let's stop the stream. We're pausing the stream right now. Because I have 5 decks coming from Llewellyn. I ordered, Llewellyn had a sale and they said, which decks would you like? And I said, yes, right? I said, select all on the new decks that are coming out and then check out. That's what I mean, you think I'm exaggerating? Sunshiny Day knows I'm not exaggerating. Sunshiny Day, thanks for being a member for 10 months. I'm just saying, I hit, when they said, here are the upcoming decks, I did select all and I did check out. And there's 5 coming in. So this next week is going to be pretty wild. Anyway, which decks would you like? I said yes. I mean, I did it. I mean, I just did it. Alexander, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Universe is nice. Universe says yes. 2 of Cups says yes. Queen of Cups says yes. I mean, you wanted a yes or no question. This is a liking. So that is a thumbs up. That is a massive thumbs up right there. Looking fantastic. Universe, the world. Ooh, so nice. And the 2 of Cups, that huggy, lovey. Danny's coming back. Danny is coming back. I think Danny's more motivated than he was before as well. A little more motivated. I am just saying. Danny is coming back. Indeed. All right. Hello, Peggy, with the very generous double shot. Hello, Peggy. Absolutely love you as always. Let's find out. Let us find out what is going on. Hello, Peggy says, Josh's romantic feelings for me today. Hello, Peggy. Let's get you the best deck I have. I'm just saying, this is the one that I dream about. This is the one that I wish they would make more of. This is the one that's coming out with a mini version. It's coming out with a mini version of the Mons Tarot. And if you don't have that on pre-order, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing over there? Go do that. Go do that now. I'm just saying, Josh's friend, romantic feelings for me today. The Tower. Josh is reevaluating that. I read your other message, by the way. I mean, I did. Hello, Piggy's got the double shot. Josh broke up with Jamie as you predicted. As you predicted. Sunshiny Day, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you so much. She abandoned him, like you said, and she dumped him. That's the end of the read. That is the end of the read. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just excited right now. I'm excited right now. No, because now that leads us. We should have read that one first, but that leads us in to the first reading, which is just romantic feelings for me today. Tower. That is so important. The Tower, my friends. Josh is reevaluating everything right now. He got dumped. Josh is reevaluating everything right now. And that's where you have the Knight of Wands. I think that they are a little bit more motivated today. I think they are a little bit more on the motivated side to sort of call some exes and see who's from Texas. You know what I mean? Knight of Wands and the Chariot 2 movement cards. Come on. You know what that, I mean, Miss Piggy's been around long enough. She knows that Knight of Wands is the fiery aspect. And with the Chariot, they're moving. I think they're going to be coming back and saying, hey, let's balance things out. Let's fix some things. Let's make things a little bit better. Temperance, balancing, getting both worlds mixed in. I think they're going to try to come back. Think they are going to try to come back. And the bottom line and the next read, which we, in retrospect, we should have did it first. Connie knows. Connie, thank you for your donation. Josh broke up with Jamie. She abandoned him, just like you said. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm entertainment purposes only, but I'm sure right a lot. Now he has a new girlfriend named Kelly. Will they last? Will that opportunity go forth? Will Kelly be, will he be snuggling Kelly like I snuggle Brooklyn? Let's find out, my friends, because we need to know. 7 of Pentacles. I'm going to go with, this is a nice little relationship, but he stabs her in the back. He stabs her in the back like that 5 of Swords from the Super Lunaris Tarot. Okay, he's got where you have like the sound and the music, like on Psycho. Knight of Pentacles and the Devil, because she's hello Piggy, she's coming in. Look, she's like 7 of Pentacles. Hey Josh, I'm just saying, you're looking really cute today. Let's build a life. Let's build a family together. Josh is like, yeah, that'd be all right. I think that'd be cool. And then the Knight of Pentacles, Josh is like, yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah. And then the devil. And then Kelly shows her true self. And Josh stabs her in the back. I'm just saying, Josh ends up doing something. Josh is not... I think Josh gets that feeling of, it's time to be me. I don't think Josh is nice at all. And I think that Josh ends up a little bit on the devil's side, got a little bit of the devil working. They start mistrusting each other. They start posting things online and all of that other stuff. I think, here's what I think. I think it goes like that. I don't see it happening. Josh is at a point where Josh is trashing the relationships. Josh is self-sabotaging, and there's not much anybody can do about it right now, right? You can't do it. You can't control that. You just can't do it. Anyway, my ex is current for me 7 months with no contact. Astrid, I love you, but 7 months with no contact probably doesn't look good. But let's find out. Let's find out how that is going to go. Let's go to the Carol Tower first off. And let's build Humpty Dumpty together again and put this back on here. Okay, let's go with this one. If you don't know what this one is, it's got the butterflies. So now you know what it is. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm just saying, X's current feelings for me, probably not good news. I mean, if they hadn't talked to you in 7 months, just master the obvious. But let's look at the tarot and see what that is. 4 Wands and the Hangman and the 3 of Cups. They're busy with somebody else. They are busy with somebody else right now. Boo-Boo knows. Boo-Boo, thank you for your donation. The 3 of Cups is the third party card. The 3 of Cups says they have the multiple things happening, right? They got multiple people on the hook, and they're kind of getting in that mode. And yeah, I think it'll work out. But I just don't think that they are. I don't think that they're sort of into you right now. Hanged Man says they have a completely different perspective today than they did before, and the 4 of Wands says they're kind of happy. Astrid, they're kind of happy. They're kind of content with how it goes now. And that is one of those things. Emma wants to know, what does Jay have to do with my spiritual journey? Emma, let's find out if Jay is going to have all of the good stuff. Is Jay going to have your spiritual journey in mind? I want to know. Everybody else wants to know too. What does Jay have to do with the spiritual journey? 6 of Cups says Jay is more of a guide. Jay is more of a guide. Jay is somebody. Jay is something that gets it done, right? That gets it done. The 6 of Cups. I'm a guide. I'm helping you out. I'm handing you things. It's almost like they're feeding you energy. They're feeding you the information. The Queen of Swords says you need to sort of take it as it comes, but understand that everything the spiritual journey entails is going to be mostly you. Jay has a little piece of it here and there, but it's mostly going to be you at the end of the day. And if you understand that, I think Jay's advice, Jay's guidance, Jay as Jay goes is going to be, something that you can listen to, but at the end of the day, you got to walk the path. You walk the path. YouTube user is missing N. What is N up to? Let's find out. What is going on with N? How is N going? We have no contact. What are the feelings? 5 of Cups and the King of Cups. I think YouTube user at this point for feeling you is not really paying it a lot of attention. It feels like the attention is not there. A lot of the attention is just not applicable. The King of Cups, right? The separation with the emotion, it just doesn't sort of jive at the moment. And that 5 of Cups, the disappointment from before, is not something that they want to sort of try again right now. Overall, it looks like the feelings are challenged. The feelings aren't ready. The feelings aren't sort of up front in their mind. This is not something that, that they want to sort of encounter and want to embrace at the moment. Definitely not. All right. We got a, let's see. Did he contact me again? Is that Ecto? Did we do Ecto? Hang on, I'm confused. I am confused. I do get confused indeed. Brooklyn knows. Brooklyn's down there growling at me because she's like, well, you're confused all the time. Thank you for your awesomeness, truly. What, if anything, I look forward to positive in my near future? 2 questions was the first for I asked. Okay, Power of the P wants to know, what can I look forward to in the near future? Power of the P has done the quad shot tonight. Power of the P isn't messing around. Power of the P is done messing around tonight. Power of the P is coming in with the quad shot. I'm telling you now. Cheyenne wants to know the Q. We got a bunch of people want to know the Q. The Q, we're right about here, actually. We're right about here, and this is the Q. So what you see is what you get. We are Power of the P, I believe, right there, and we need to go through these. So there is your Q. If you want to load up, there is the Q. Let's find out. Oh, man, we're going to look forward to in the near future an alleviation of some stress, right? An alleviation of some stress is what you can look forward to. That 10 of Wands, easing up a little bit from it, because 8 of Wands is some of the restrictions that we've had just aren't there. We're turning the 10 of Wands with it sort of stacked on our back and getting a little too much of it. It's freed up and it is free and it is flowing. So it smells like less stress, less stuff to do, less stuff to sort of, mingle with or have to worry about or things like that. The Emperor says you are in command. You are going to be in command. The Emperor says, don't wait, don't hesitate. When you see that, when you see the moving 8 of Wands, when you see that motion, when you see that fire, you want to take command of it. You want to get what you need out of it. because this is a situation where you do need to get some pieces out while you have the opportunity. Okay, that's bottom line. Seven of Wands as well. It says, be defensive against drama. Be defensive against useless emotions. You're going to have it. You're going to have it as part of this process, power of the pig. But if you can shake that, if you can eliminate that, I think a lot of things that have been dragging you down are no longer dragging you down. All right, power of the pig is coming in with the last of the quad shot. Power of the pig, we love you so much. By the way, we are ending eventually. You are ending eventually after these readings and whatnot. We're going to sneak out of here and let's see. Let me text the person that's going to come over. Let me text the person that's going to come over. Let's see. Ending at. Let's do that. There we go. All right. So come on over. Okay. The Gemini's goals or plans for us. Let's see how that goes. See how that goes indeed. King of Wands and Seven of Coins. They're playing the long game. They're playing the long game, okay? They're playing the long game. Understand, sunshiny day, you are 5 away. King of Wands, they're playing the game. They are doing it. They are getting done. They are getting energized. They're moving forward with that. But that's Seven of Coins, right? Maria and Cheyenne, thank you for your donations. Seven of Coins says they're playing it the long game. So don't expect anything soon. Don't expect like anything just magnificent. Don't expect anything rushed. They're just playing it as it goes. Kolziah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let's see. All right. Reach out to Broxo. Will he receive it well? If I reach out, will he receive it well? Samantha's coming in. Samantha's coming in with a double shot tonight. Samantha's done playing around too. Samantha knows. Samantha knows that the Tarot Tower is going to give her the truth. It is going to give her the Heaven and Earth Tarot. I pulled it straight out of there. Straight out of there, my friend. Straight out of there. All right. If I reach out to Broxo, will he receive this well? No, not at all. No, that's going to be a thumbs down. I think Broxo's in the point of moving on. I think Broxo is the point of moving on. Jocelyn, you are next. You are next. After the Samantha double shot. Yeah, I think Broxo's in that point to where they're ready to move on. They have moved on. The disappointment, the heartbreak, the Knight of Pentacles, I need to do something to get some stability, so I'm going to start something new. I think Broxo's in his own world. Broxo is doing his own thing over there, and that's how Broxo wants it to roll. That's how Broxo needs it to roll, right? What Alexis moves towards me, let's find out how that is going to go too. All right, what are the next moves towards me? I would say the Star. Ooh, that's nice. And Valor. They don't expect much, but they will be reaching out. They don't expect much, but they will be reaching out. They do want something next. They do want the next thing. They do want sort of to see what is going to happen on the following, right? The Star says we do need some communication. We do need some connection, but they're not too hopeful about it. There's some hesitations as we go into that, hesitations as it goes. But I think it could be all right at the end of the day. Just have to let them make that first move. So let's do it. Let's do it indeed. All right. We're going. Let's see. Alexandra, Power of the Peep, Money Head. We got that. And we need to pop into Jocelyn's. Should I stay with this contractor or go with somebody else? We're going to use the thought, Jocelyn. You knew I was going to pull this out. You knew I was going to do this because we need some legitimate answers for you. I would definitely stay with this one. Well, I would stay with this one. That's going to be a thumbs up for staying with him. I think this is going to be a good possibility as it goes. The Star says keep on. Keep moving on, do it, get it done. I think that's going to be a mainstay for you. That is going to be a mainstay for you. The Star's looking fantastic. This is something to where they're going to come back. They're going to find the people. They're going to come back. The problem is there's nobody has any staff right now. Okay, entertainment purposes only, but nobody has any staff right now. They all migrated to the new home business where it's happening because they're hiring everybody. But yeah, I would stay there. I would be defensive. I would stand your ground, stay there, and keep with that contractor. And I think that is going to be a hit for you at the end of the day. Speaking of hits for the day, we are rocking it with HK. Hey, you like that? HK, you like that rhyme? HK, I'm like breaking down the rhyme over here. I got a rap going if I could do that. I can't do that. I'm not very talented with that. Okay. What is stopping AK from committing to me? Okay. We just had a reading. Where we said AK is having some commitment problems. AK likes the benefits, or AP likes the benefits with the friends with benefits. So we are going to use the Pocket of Peers Tarot and find out how that is going to go. You know what I mean? I think that is going to be pretty important indeed. All right. Why are they not committing? What is stopping them from throwing a ring on it, right? The Fool says they are a very mobile type person. They're always looking for the next shiny object. The next shiny object. They are looking for that, right? The Fool into the Sun. The Fool wants to be adventurous. The Fool wants to be dynamic. The Fool wants to see where they can go next, right? The Sun says there's grass is always greener on the other side. That's what's stopping them. That's what's stopping them. The grass is always green on the other side. Why should I settle down with this grass when I can have this grass over here? It just seems like it's greener on the other side. Let's start some new communication. Let's start something new, and let's figure out where to go at the end of the day. So, I mean, that's bottom line. That is bottom line. If they didn't think the grass was greener, if they could settle down, I mean, you know what I mean? And say thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Well, Brooklyn has an opinion on that one. I'm telling you now. All right. How will the first week of teaching go this week? Okay. Go this year, actually. How will the first week of teaching? We are starting school, my friends. We are starting school. Let's find out if we're going to go back to school like Rodney Dangerfield in the movie. And, at the end of the day, figure out if that's going to be all right. 5 of Cups. It doesn't feel right. It feels a little weird. It feels a little strange. The 3 of Wheels is almost like some of the staff changed, some of the things changed in there. It doesn't feel like that a lot of things are on point. It feels like things are a little off. It feels like you shouldn't be there a lot. We got the 9 of Wands, sort of the wounded warrior, and the 5 of Cups. It just takes a while to get going. It takes a while to get warmed up. It takes a while to get sort of going 100%. I'm just saying the first week is going to be really, really weird, right? The 4 of Swords, though, it does say relax, take it easy. Don't try to force things. I think you need to go in there with an open mind. Don't try to force anything. Just let it happen and then sort of ride the wave and sort of see where you're going to go for the next move, right? Because if you try to force something, it just won't work. You can't force it. You got to let it ride and then go with the wave. And that's what the 3 of Wheels says, right? Just go with that wave. Go with it. Do the work that you need to do, but don't try to force anything. Sit back, relax, and let the plans come out as they need to from what you see. So it is going to be a level of dynamicism as it goes. How much time is it going to take? Sunshiny Day wants to know. By the way, we're ending soon. We'll be ending probably in the next 10 minutes. All right. Moneyhead, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see. How much time is it going to take? I would say it's going to take a little time. I mean, the Hanged Man, the Page of Swords, and the 10 of Swords, it's almost like that it gets interrupted or it gets disrupted. It's not a smooth thing, not a smooth ride that goes from here to here. It feels like things are getting interrupted, things are getting disrupted, things aren't the way that they need to be. Things are a little bit challenged as we're sort of going through this. That Page of Swords, right? It feels like we're not making the connections that we need. It feels like things aren't just being communicated the way they need to be. Hanged Man, everybody has a different opinion about everything. Everybody has a different opinion about everything. Why do they do that to me? The Temperance card says it blends well, but it flows. But it's just you're gonna have to relax with it, right? Because that 10 of Swords says that not everything works out. There are pieces that fall off the pieces that fall off the wagon. It's a piece that falls off the wagon. Another thing falls off the wagon. All of a sudden, it seems it's just taking too long because the wagon is, missing a bunch of things as it's rolling along. But yeah, you're just going to have to be patient with that. But it's going to take a little bit longer than maybe you're expecting at the end of the day. All right. Near future. Will I ever marry? Connie, let's go with the same read. Let's go with the same read and see how it goes. I would say the near future if we're going to marry. Wheel of Fortune and the World. it feels like that this is something that you have to take day by day. There's some level of unpredictability. There is some level of feeling dynamic with it. The Wheel of Fortune says day-to-day activities is going to be your best bet. Hanging on to the day-to-day activities is going to be what you need. I think if you try to sort of move it forward a little too soon, it's not going to work. Wheel of Fortune said, let's take it day by day. The world, right? Sometimes relationships, you just got to take day by day, see where it goes. The world does say things work out. This is a positive message. It does work out at the end of the day. So yes, you will marry. You will have everything that you need. But again, taking it day by day, not stressing it, not having anxiety, not having big expectations, not talking about too many expectations at once is going to be more relaxing. It's going to be your key to success. All right, boo-boo. Coming around my next trip this weekend. Do you know around my trip coming on this weekend? Boo-boo wants to know, how will the trip work out? How will the trip be at the end of the day? I'd like to take a trip too. I'm just saying, been cooped up in here. You know what I mean? I need a private reading. All right, Moneyhead, email me Moneyhead for a private reading. They're $30 for 20 minutes. Email tarot.and.coffee@gmail. Link in the description. Link and email in the description. I'll be happy to get you a private reading set up. We can do that tomorrow morning if you want. All right. In general, around my trip this weekend, Hermit, a successful trip. The trip happens. The trip is successful. We're getting it done. And I think that's going to be where you're at. That's your big thing, right? Four of Wheels, you do need to hang on to what you need to hang on. There are some things that you don't want to do on the trip. There are some things you don't want to overcommit, or you don't want to overemphasize on the trip. You want to let the trip do what it needs to do. In other words, you know what I mean? The Four of Wheels. Don't put any commitments into things you know you can't deliver. Three of Swords, it does say that there's some disappointments within the trip, you know, some disappointments within the trip itself. Overall, it's good. Overall, you arrive safely. Overall, it's nice, but there's a couple of speed bumps along the way. So I think that is going to be a successful and a marketable trip for you indeed. Maria wants to buy a condo. Maria wants to buy a condo. I love me a condo. I'm just saying. I mean, a condo's nice. Condos is where it's at. Brooklyn, what are you growling at? Brooklyn's growling at nothing. I think Brooklyn's like, I thought you said you were ending soon. Brooklyn's like, I thought you said you were ending soon. Mama's coming over. You need to end. Okay. All right. Should Aaron buy the condo? Let's find out. The Fool, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Yes, that is yes. Entertainment purposes only, Maria. Never buy a condo based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But yes, the Fool says take the adventure, take the risk. Take the risk, take the adventure, go forth. Four of Wands, stop delaying. It's not, it's not going to get any better. You've done the research. Four of Swords says don't delay, don't hesitate with it. And the Queen of Cups is going to be something that you're passionate and excited about as well. Overall, I would say yes, but that's an entertainment reading. Never buy a condo based upon some random dude off the internet telling you to. Okay. With the spiritual reason behind my back. What is the spiritual reason behind my back? Are you having back issues, or is there something? I mean, is it back issues, or is it something else? You want to extend the stream. Now, we got video games to play. I'm just saying, we got video games to play. All right. What's the spiritual reason behind my back? Queen of Cups. This is something that's too emotional. This is something that is too emotional. This is something that's thick. It's heavy. It feels like it's too emotional. Hierophant. It almost feels like that you just don't have enough support. You don't have enough people there that are supporting you, that are behind you, that are willing to go the way with you. The Four of Wands. It says you need a home. You need someone that supports you. You need someone with that energy. There's someone that's going to be supportive and someone that is going to make us a home, right? It feels like we need to come back to a home, or we need to come back to a nice situation. Anyway, NC, we're going to push your 2 readings off until tomorrow. NC, we will hop on to your readings the first thing on the stream tomorrow, my friend. Kolziah, thank you so much for your donations. Kolziah wants to know, does O send ill wishes or curses? Or curses my way? The curse is if we're going to have a curse up in here, Poe's going to let us know. Poe knows a curse. Poe can smell a curse from across the room, my friends. Poe can smell a curse from across the room. Okay? Does O send ill wishes, curses, anything like that? Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, Kolziah. Normally, I think they have some ill wishes, not a curse. I think they have some ill wishes, but not necessarily a curse. I think the curse is a little overboard. Queen of Swords is not a nice person. Queen of Swords says they do have a little bit of ill wishes, that they had a little bit of that, they have a little bit of that push, right? That they just don't like this. They don't like this as it goes. Empress says they had some disappointments. They disappointed. Okay. It doesn't mean that you did anything wrong. They'd be disappointed all they want. You do everything right. It doesn't matter. But I'm just saying that Ace of Swords, they're communicating it with evil intentions. They're communicating with bad intentions. I just think they don't have good wishes, right? I don't see a curse. I think they don't have good wishes. A curse would be like the devil, the devil just rocking it out or something like that. I just don't see it. In the last reading of the night, only if time please, I'd love to know. See if my mom signs. They're few and far between. Will I see signs of my mom? All right, Moneyhead. Let's find out if we will see signs of our mom. We're going to do that with the Poe, and then we're going to get out of here. We are going to get out of here indeed. I think so. The bird's in the window. The window is the key. The window is the communication point. The window is the communication avenue between one place and the next, from one thing and the next. That communication avenue says the window is open and there's some birds, there's some messages going across. Absolutely. The messages are coming across. We will see some signs. It's absolute with the birds, right? The birds are the chatter in Lenormand. The birds are the talk and things like that as it goes. 2 of Swords says we need to watch out for them though, right? Moneyhead. We need to watch out for these things, okay? Some of these are not obvious. Some of these are very subtle. Some of these are very relaxed. Some of these are very sort of, out of tune or out of sync with what you normally would look for. So you got to keep your eyes open. Don't be blindfolded. Catch them as they go. But Judgment's the rebirth and the reincarnation. There are a lot of things happening, a lot of rebirth, reincarnation things, a lot of things coming across, a lot of things hitting the pavement as it is. And the Knight of Cups, it is an emotional time too. Watch out for the emotional things. Watch out for things that hook you, things that excite you emotionally. Those are definitely going to be it, but definitely keep your eyes open. And that is the read. And that is it for me tonight. NC, we got your double shot coming tomorrow morning, or tomorrow first thing on the stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. 'Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll drown, but what can I do? And it would be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. was doing just fine, the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I'm stuck with them. They could go away, but I know they won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna die